Right. So a matrix. Anybody know what that is? I'm not talking about the one from like the movie. Anybody know is a matrix? Serena, you know is a matrix? Are we in the
No.
matrix? Are we in the matrix?
I don't know.
Alright, so a matrix is a way of representing data in rows and columns. So let me show you what I mean by that. So matrix is singular and matrices is plural. So before we even start, what would you all call this? A row or a column? What would you call that?
A row.
A
It's
row.
a row. Hi. It's a row.
It's a row, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm, what would I call this?
Column. A column.
A column.
Now you can have different orders of data. And let me explain what I mean by that. So let me give you some examples. So matrices, every matrix would have a different order, right? And how do we say the order of a matrix? Well, to say the order of a matrix, it's rows by columns, right? Give me a moment. Order. So the order of a matrix is given by rows by columns, right? So rows by columns. And you see that sign in the middle? No, you're not gonna multiply the numbers, just how we are writing it. Right? Rows by columns. So you wouldn't say rows multiply by columns, like the way to say it in English is rows by columns, right? Rows by columns. So let me give you an example. Say for instance we had this matrix, right? Let's just call the matrix, what do you want to call the matrix? Tell me, what do you want to call it? Videsh, what do you want to call the matrix? You can call the matrix anything, you know, Nickel, Nia, what do you want to call it? What is so quiet for? Are they alright? Like is he night before,
Could the M?
like is he night before Christmas or? Right?
Could the matrix be called M?
It could be called anything, right? So we could call
Okay.
it N. So this is what a matrix looks like. So let's just say we had 7, 9, 1, 3, 4, 2. So when we state in the order of this matrix, we're gonna write the number of rows it has first. So how much rows are you all seeing? Talk to me, how much rows are you seeing?
Two rows.
2 rows, sir.
Well, let's see now, right? One row is over here, and another row is over here. Right, so we're gonna put 2. Matrix N is a 2 by what? Let me count the amount of columns we have now. How much columns are you all seeing?
3.
It's a 2 by 3 column.
It wouldn't say it's a 2 by 3 column, it says a 2 by 3 matrix. Alright, so there are 3 columns. So you'd say matrix N is a 2 by 3 matrix because it has 2 rows by 3 columns. You're not going to say 6. I just said earlier, that sign in the middle, it looks like a multiply sign, but it's just the way in which you write it. So is everybody okay with this? A 2 by 3 matrix. All right? Is anybody confused?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, some people, instead of using this brackets, they might put a square brackets, and that's not a problem. It means the same thing. So if you choose to use square brackets, that's fine. That's fine. Okay, so let me give you all one now. Let's call this matrix R. Say 7, 1, 4. Alright. Who names starting with R here other than Rajiv boy? R. Nobody. Can pick R. S is after R. Shayna. Shayna. How much rows is he in for that matrix? Tell me, Shayna, how much rows is he in there? Okay, I'm here in Shayna. Sienna, how much rows is he in there?
So you see in one row
Nah.
will be 3.
Yeah. So I
So
know
will be
what.
3 rows and 1 column.
Yep. Let me know if you all seen what I'm talking about, right? That's a row. This is a row. And this is a row. Are you understand what I'm saying or no? If you're confused, tell me now. Are you all confused or are you all with me? Let me know.
I understand.
With you so far, sir?
Okay. So we have 3 rows. This would be the column. So we have 3 rows and we have 1 column. So tell me, Sienna, what would I write for this?
So it would be 3 by 1.
Yeah, 3 by 1. Alright. I call this matrix L. Lyndon, I want you to tell me the order of this matrix. Aha, so Lyndon, how much rows is he in there? Tell me, Lyndon, how much rows is he in there?
3.
3? Nah. So remember, this is what a row looks like, yeah? That's what a row looks like. So this is what a row would look like. So look at the previous examples and try to ask yourself, how much rows does this have? Tell me, Lyndon, how much rows is here? Say that again?
1.
Yeah, just have 1 row. 1 row, right? Cool. Lyndon, tell me, how much columns does it have? How much columns is he in there? So remember, a row looks like this, and a column looks like this. So, talk to me, Lyndon. How much columns are you seeing?
It could be 4. Or
Yes. Yep, it is 4. It is 4. Lyndon, don't be scared to say it, you know. You only live once. Better to take the chance, get the help, and stay quiet, right? So don't be scared and sing. I ain't shaming nobody here. It's just vibes. Alright, so that's a 1 by 4 matrix. You good? I mean, if you're alright with that. Here what? I want you to do one more, but I want you to be a bit more confident, right? I want you to light them up. Alright, I want you to, I want to like,
Afternoon, sir.
good afternoon. I want to hear like real confidence. It's, yeah, I don't know if I'll see what I do, but anyways. Lyndon, what kind of matrix is this? How much rows is he in?
3.
3, good. I like that confidence, good. Right, how much columns is he in?
It could be 1 column.
1 column, good. That's the answer. That was hard or that was easy?
No, that was easy.
That was easy, right? That was very easy. Samir. Yeah, again, are we? Alright, so Samir, what about this? Tell me, Samir, what kind of matrix?
One row, one column.
Right, there's our one row, one column. Right? One row, one column. So these are one by one. Thought you'd have fumbled the bag, but big up yourself. One by one. Is there anybody that has a hard time figuring out the order of a matrix? Don't be scared, you know. Don't be scared. If you're having a hard time, just tell me no. Right? Neela, you have any issues?
Yes, sir.
Alright, well, Samira, no, you're good. Lyndon, you good? Alright, Lyndon?
Yeah.
Right, Jadon, are you sure you're good?
Yes, sir.
So, Jadon, if I ask you one, you should be able to tell me like real fast, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Fast, who's this?
2 rows, 2 columns.
Okay, Sienna, you okay, right?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Neela. I know Neela, good. Sahara, you okay or you confused? Alright. Nia, Natalia, Serena, Videsh. Are they good or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir. I'm good.
Alright. Kyron, Nikel, Sheena, Ria, Hannah. Talk to me. Hannah, see you sent my message and delete it. Everything alright, Hannah?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, Hannah, Ria, Sheena, Nikel, Kyron. Talk to me all, yeah. Are they good?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Right. So you all should be able to identify the order of a matrix now. Good. So let's look at adding matrices now. So matrix addition. Now it's a real important thing here, right? Matrix addition could only happen if the matrices have the same order. So they must have the same order, right? The two matrices must have the same order. And like I promise, like it's real simple. All you're gonna do is just add the corresponding elements. So somebody give me a matrix. Ria, give me a matrix. Wait, before we start off, right, Ria, how much rows you want in the matrix?
2.
How much columns you want in the matrix?
2.
2? Alright, you're playing it safe. You're playing it real safe. Hey boy. Alright. So let me just say this matrix was 1, 2, 3, 4. Somebody tell me fast. Where's the first row? What's the first row? Where's the elements in the first row?
And 2, sir. And
Right.
2.
Where's the elements in the second column?
2 and 4. And
2 and
4.
4. Cool. Let's just say we had another matrix. I. And let's just say matrix I was 2, -1, 4, and 8. What kind of matrix is this?
2 by 2.
Alright. Could I add or subtract these matrices then?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. I want somebody to read this for me. For me to add two matrices, what must be the criteria? What has to be met? What's the case?
Have the same order.
Yeah, you must have the same order. And if you have the same order, you could just add or subtract the corresponding elements. That is all. So if I ask you, And here what? Let me just put a bunch of other matrices while we at it. Let me just call this matrix X. Lyndon, you give me a matrix. Before you tell me anything, tell me the rows by columns you want. Tell me the rows and columns you want. Tell me, Lyndon, rows and columns.
2 by 2.
Nah, done this 2 by 2 thing.
2 by 3 then.
Okay. Right, so you see you need 2 rows and 3 columns?
Yeah.
Alright. Jadon, you give me a matrix now. Again, somebody row by column first.
3 by 4.
So Jadon, that correct?
Yeah.
What's the third row? How many elements in the third row? Fast.
2, negative 1, 0, and 0.
How many elements in the first column?
7, 9, and 2.
Cool. So, Jadon, which 2 matrices here can I add? Which two I could add?
In which one?
So like out of the 4 here, which are the only 2 I could add together?
R and R, just R.
Just R, you say?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll wait to read back this somewhere here. Read back this.
The 2 matrix must have the same order.
Right. So you're seeing any other 2 by 2 matrices here?
R and I.
Right, so we could add R and I. Samir, do you think we could add I and J?
No,
No, I can't do that. Why?
because they don't have the same order.
Correct. Sahara, you think I could add X and R? No, why I can't do that? Sahara, it's something like you in the Sahara desert. I hear like real like wind and thing.
I don't understand.
It's cool. So let's add R and I. So 1, 2, 3, 4 plus 2 minus 1, 4, 8. Ria, tell me, what do you think this would result in? What do you think this would result in? So, yeah, tell me.
So I forgot.
Now you could figure this out. I sure you could figure this out, Ria. I know you could figure this out. Ria, what kind of matrix is this?
2 by 2.
What kind of matrix is this?
2 by 2.
Okay. And so, and what are we doing with these 2 matrices?
We gotta add them.
We gotta add them. So, it's the same order, you know? It's the same order. So, like, I have 1 here, and, like, I have 2 here. What we should do?
We add in the 1 and the 2.
And, okay, and what should we here?
1 plus 2.
Alright, 1 plus 2. Okay.
And then 2 plus minus 1.
Right, 2 plus minus 1. Was that positive and negative?
Negative.
Right, so I could just put 2 minus 1. Right, what am I going to put here?
3 plus 4. And then 4 plus 8.
Okay, if you're real confused, this is your chance to stop me and interject. I'm going to do a quick rule called fast. Amira, Hannah, Jadon, Kyron, Lyndon, all they good?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Natalia, Neela, Nia, Nikel.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Ria, Sahara, Samir, Serena, Sheena, Siana, Videsh. Are they okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I hope all this see how simple it is, you know. Like, once it's the same matrix, like the same order, you're just gonna look for the same elements and they're gonna add them or subtract them. Whatever the operation is in the middle here. If it's add, you add. If it's minus, you minus. That's all. Like 1, 2, cool. 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1. 3 plus 4, 3 plus 4. Real simple. So, when you work this out, what's 1 plus 2?
3,
Okay, what's 2 minus 1?
1,
Right, what's 3 plus 4?
7,
What's 4 plus 8?
and 12.
That's it? Was that hard?
Nope.
Nah, that wasn't hard. Right? Let me add in another matrix here. Alright, so I was able to add R and I. Somebody tell me, what other two matrices could I add now?
X and Q.
Somebody say X and K. Are listening that correct? X and K. X and K.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
sir.
correct.
Anybody want to tell me why that correct? Why I could add X and K?
They have the same order.
Are the same order, right? If it's the same order, you could add. Alright. Okay, let me do that fast now. Fast. Quick. So X plus K. So we're gonna add this to this. Alright. Who wanna help me with that? Any volunteers? I promise it's easy thing. Don't get scared. Any volunteers? Why are they moving so quiet for, boy? What do you mean?
Minus 1 plus
Thank
0.
you. Thank you, Natalia. Thank you. Right. Minus 1 plus 0. Alright. What next?
The 4 plus the 3.
Right, the 4 plus the 3. Yeah.
8 plus 1.
Alright. Thank you very much. Let me call on somebody else to make sure everybody following, right? Nikel, what should the next element here be?
0 plus 9.
Alright, let me call on somebody else. Good job. Lyndon, where's the next one? Where's the next one, Lyndon? What is the next one? Lyndon? Lyndon, don't be scared, you know, it's fine. Talk to me. The next one. Lyndon, if you're having trouble, tell me that. If you wasn't paying attention, tell me that. The main thing is, I'm here to help you. Just talk to me. I don't like the silence. Boy Lyndon, leave him hanging. Alright. Let me call somebody else. Kelly, I cannot throw you into the spot, right? But what should I put over here? Continuing.
Sir, I have no idea. I literally now joined. I know. I don't even know what we do it. So I now joined.
Alright,
I
Kelly.
think my mom messaged you.
Yeah, she messaged me. But I feel like you should be able to figure this out. You're fine. Don't worry, real easy. Right now we're doing matrices. So Kelly, here how it is go, right? A matrix has rows and columns. So over here, how much rows is seeing?
2.
Right? How much columns is seeing? If you had to say.
Wait, what is it, sir?
Right, so that's 2 rows. How much columns is he in?
3.
3. You see in 3 columns. So this would be a 2 by 3 matrix, and that's the order of the matrix. Alright?
Okay.
Over here is the same story. How much rows is he in? How much rows is he in?
3.
2. How much columns is he in?
Sorry, 2. 3.
Right. So you see how both of them are 2 by 3 matrices?
Mm-hmm.
Good. Once 2 matrices are the same order, and you're adding or you're subtracting, you just add or subtract corresponding elements. So take for instance, what I do with -1 and 0?
Yeah, add.
Okay, what I do with 0 and 9?
You add.
So what do you think I'm going to do with 9 and -10?
You're gonna add.
Exactly. So that will be 9 plus -10, but am I going to write plus -10? Or I could just write instead?
9.
You can do this. So yeah, 9 plus -10. Plus minus. Where's plus minus?
Minus.
Exactly, because a positive bar negative is that?
Negative.
Right, so that's going to be 9 minus 10. You with more no?
Yeah, which is it?
And the last one, what the last one going to be?
2 plus 0.
Right. Finish it. Where's -1 plus 0?
-1.
Right, where's 4 plus 3?
7.
Right, 8 plus 1.
9.
0 plus 9.
9.
Right, 9 minus 10.
-1.
2 plus 0.
2.
If you had to say that, you find that hard or that easy?
I find that very easy, sir.
That's what I'm saying. Right, like, the only reason this could be hard is if, like, you're not paying any attention at all. Right, in that case, I feel like that's not my fault, that's a skill issue. Right? Once you, like, pay attention and you do the work, it's really not that hard. I feel like this is very simple. So I'm going to spruce up things a bit. So here what? So if matrix addition was addition, I think, well, I think I know where I'm going with this, right? Matrix subtraction is like the same thing. The only thing you're gonna do is just subtract. That's all. So Lyndon, you're still not talking to me? Lyndon, you alright? Or no? Hey boy.
Yes, sir. I went to the washroom there.
You went to the washroom?
Yeah, I know come back.
Oh. I was asking you a question. But that's alright. When we're doing this matrix subtraction, I'll call you. Right? To make sure you fully understand. Matrix subtraction. So, Lyndon, if you understand matrix addition or no?
Yes, sir.
For you to add 2 matrices, what the first rule must be? What is the rule?
The B and the must have the same order.
Same order. So when you're subtracting matrices, we feel must happen. They must have the what?
The same order.
Exactly. And instead of adding, what you gonna do?
Subject.
That is all. That is literally it. Right? So I wouldn't say add the corresponding elements, I'd say minus. So here what? I want you all to find r minus I, and I want you to find k minus x. So I'm gonna give you all 4 minutes. Do that for me. Right, so I want you all to do r minus I and k minus x. Neela, you know what matrix R is, right? Right? Keely, do you know what matrix X is?
No, sir.
Now look at, we're playing I Spy. I spy with my little eye something that has X is equal. It's on the screen, I promise you it's on the screen. X is equal to what?
Um, X is equal to 2 times 3.
Nah. That's the order of the matrix. But what exactly is the matrix? What are the elements of the matrix? You can do this, Keely. Like I promise you it's on the screen. Where's matrix X? Okay, example, right? So matrix R has elements 1, 2, 3, 4. What's matrix X?
Oh, to the okay, -1, 4, 8, 0, 9, 2.
Cool. And if you do something, send me a picture. Right? If I keep asking it, if I keep giving you like questions and things and I'm not getting it, I will have to message your parents. I don't want to have to do that. So like at least give it an attempt. I want to see that you're trying something. Amira, good evening. Hannah. Well, I talked to Hannah already, but I didn't talk to Amira. Amira, you good?
Hi, sir.
Hello. How are you?
Hi.
I am
Hi,
fine.
good.
I am.
So you know I pass physics. This too.
Big up, big up, big up. Like good pass or bad? Like well, like okay, like
So I
50s.
calculate my percentage and I think I get you 70s.
Okay, clock it. Big up yourself. Big up yourself. That bad. Yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. How about maths? You pass maths?
Well, I never get so I never get out my math paper yet, but
We'll see.
so that paper was kinda
We will see.
yes,
We will see.
I will tell you.
Alright, so Sahara, you get the first one correct. Good. Ria,
Is it?
yeah, you get the first one correct. Okay, so Mir, let me see what you do here. The first one is correct, right? Right, -1, -1, -7, 9. Yeah, good job there, Samir. Nia. Right. 1, -1. Yeah, good job. All gets in this thing, man. Nice. Aditya, you gotta take off that one view, you know. Yeah, boy. Well, Jaden, wait. Let me see if I remember. Jaden, aren't you Aditya or not?
Where is it?
It was you that was Aditya Jagmohan.
No, sir. I'm not there.
Uh, Who's our boy? I know that's on the name on Zoom. Aditya Jagmohan. Jidon, you sure? You sure that's not you? Chiron, that's
Yes,
you?
I'm not anything yet.
No, that's Lyndon, that's you, right? Aditya Jagmohan.
Yes, sir.
You have me cool. Hey, you have me talking to Jidon. Wait, boy. Alright, seems like everybody gets in it. So here what? Kaylee, let me look at the question now. So R minus I. Rain again. It raining by you all? Or rain by any of you guys?
So that's rain. I thought it was a fun.
Plus rain. Get Irene. Yeah, I'm a double check in, boy. Yeah, I'm a double check in.
So I thought it was a fun because it literally the weather not even rainy up here.
Oh yeah, in our wrong
I just-
ways.
Close enough, but yeah. I jealous. I just let you know.
You jealous?
Yes.
Oh look, the rain stop. You say you're jealous and the rain stop. What kind of wait? What kind of thing is that?
I have nothing to do with that. I just saying.
Next thing I say, I win the lottery and you say you jealous and my money gone. Wait, boy. If I win lottery, I'm telling you yes. Wait, boy.
I could give you back $50 or something.
Wait, boy. All right. So, who was it? Oh yeah, so Kaylee, R minus I. So we're gonna say, if it's R minus I, that's going to be one what? You know what? Let me put the full working. I don't want to like skimp out on working. I want to like going through these notes or like scratching on the head. Pretty full working and done. All right. Yeah. So, what next, Kaylee?
So it will be 1 minus 2.
Mm-hmm.
Then it will be 2 minus 1.
Gotta be careful, eh? It's 2 minus 1. What is minus
Right.
minus 1?
A positive.
Right. So that'll be 2 plus 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Let me go over that again. Olha, 2 minus 1. What is a minus by a minus? What's a minus by a minus?
Positive.
Right.
Positive.
So
That's
minus 1 is plus 1, alright? Cool. Let's keep it rolling. Then we have 3 what?
3 minus 4.
Right.
And then 4 minus 8.
Right. So where's 1 minus 2, Kaylee?
Negative 1.
Right. What is 2 plus 1?
3.
3 minus 4?
Negative 1.
4 minus 8?
Negative 4.
How much of y'all got that? Obviously, I can't check through all the working. How much of y'all got that?
I got that, sir.
I got it too.
That is good. Alright. Hannah, you didn't get that? I see you raise your hand. Oh, you get it.
Yes, I got it.
Alright, nice. Videsh. Talk to my Videsh. How things going on your side? You get through or not?
Yeah, good. Yeah, I get you.
Okay. Good. Chiron. Chiron. Let me know if you're there.
Yeah.
Alright, so Chiron, let me tackle K minus X. Hearing real, like you, you sitting down in front of a fan.
Yeah.
I know the place hotter, but alright, so we're gonna say k minus x. So that's gonna be k minus x. Right, so Chiron, tell me what to do here.
Okay, so it would be 0 minus the negative 1.
Aha, so where's minus minus?
Well, you could just be plus
Right, so we could just write 0 plus 1, right?
the 3 minus the 4 and the 1 minus the 8. Right, and then 9 minus the 0. Negative 10 minus the 9.
I'm sorry for anybody that had headphones on, boy.
And 0
I feel it. Chiron, if you get anybody had headphones on and like the air's going through. Okay, I suppose nobody have headphones on. And then Chiron, that'll be 0 minus 2.
Yeah.
Alright. So what are the final answers?
So it would be 1 minus 1 and minus 7. Then 9 minus 19 and minus 2.
How much you all got this? How much of you all got that? Let me know. Videsh, you get that or not? If you didn't get it, that's fine, you know. I here to help you. I will go over the whole thing if I need to. We had to tell me. No feel shame.
I get to.
So, how you get negative 19?
No problem.
Oh,
So it was minus 10 minus 9. So you're taking away 10 and you're taking away 9. Altogether you take 19. So minus 19.
also I did the subtraction like the other way.
Oh, that'll be
So
wrong. That'll be real wrong. That'll be because subtraction is not commutative. If you switch the order, you're not answering the question. So I feel like you do x minus k.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Nah, that's wrong. If anybody did x minus k, that's wrong. Right?
Yeah, I did x minus k too.
No,
Because
no.
like everything.
Nah, look at what the question said. The question said k minus x. So you had to put k first. You had to put k first, right? It was k first, then minus x. You put x. If you did x minus k, you get a different answer because subtraction is not commutative.
I mean the numbers the same but the
Signs.
signs different, so yeah, it's wrong.
Yeah,
I understand what to do though, but yeah, that's just what I did wrong. Okay.
no problem. And who else had that mistake? Who else did x minus k? Instead of k
Me
minus
too.
x.
But I understand what you're doing.
Okay, good. You understand. If the question say k minus x, which one you had to put first? Which one you gonna put first?
K.
Right. Cool. So we should be alright with matrix addition and subtraction. Right, let's look at scalar multiplication now. Oh, they don't find like everything's too calm, like for now. Don't worry, things gonna get rough just now. Don't worry.
Why, sir?
All right, let me go. So generally speaking, if you have some number k and you have elements in a matrix, let me just say the elements in the matrix is like is A, B, C, D. Could everybody see that we have a k on the outside, right? Anytime you have a k on the outside of some number and you're multiplying it Okay. This term on the outside is going to multiply by every single term inside the matrix. And so it's going to scale up the matrix. So what we're going to end up getting is just simply K by A, so KA, K by B, so KB, K by C, so KC, and K by D, KD. Of course, these letters could be numbers, right? Don't get scared. So let's do a couple of questions. It's very easy, I promise you. So if we had to work out 8 times 1, 0, 0, 1, what would that be, guys?
So it will be 8 times 1,
8 times 1, yeah.
8 times 0,
8 times 0,
8 times 0, 8 times 1.
Obviously, in the exam, you're not going to put all of this baby working, right? Chances are just going to jump straight to the answer. But we now doing it, so we taking our time. Right? So 8 by 1 is 8. 8 by 0 is 0. 8 by 0 is 0. 8 by 1 is 8. Is there anybody that didn't understand this? Talk to my guys. If there's something you didn't understand, let me know now. Anybody confused at all? Again, don't be scared, I'm here to help all you. Just tell me you're confused and I will explain it.
So far, so good, sir.
You alright? Videsh, Sienna, Serena, Samir, Sahara, Ria. Let me know what's going on, guys.
Yes, sir, so fine.
I got you.
So far, fine.
Alright, Nikhil, you alright?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me give all another one. I give me only 1 minute to do this. Just 1 minute. Go. Answer question 2 for me. Answer question 2 for me. Alright, so 1 minute is up. 1 minute is up. Did anybody get an answer?
Yes, sir.
Alright, I see Samir,
Yes, sir.
see the answer. Tilly sent my picture. Alright. I was open to volunteer. Tell me the answer. Tell me the answer. Let me hear.
Sir, would it be minus 7, minus 3, minus 2, minus 8, minus 1, and minus 0?
I wouldn't say minus 0. Zero,
Okay.
anything by 0 is 0. So
0. Okay.
yeah,
All right.
that was good. Alright. So everybody feel like they're okay with these matrix operations? Like subtraction, addition, scalar multiplication.
Yes, sir.
Right. Time for me to layer it and give all you a question. I'm going to show you a sneak peek of my book I'm working on. Right. I'm find a question.
Hannah, see if you put all of the names in the book.
I should do that.
Sir,
Like on
I
the
never
other
seen that.
page. Like to honors.
I should really do that. Like a school cafeteria surveyed 200 students, for example, Amira, Sahara, Serena,
Yes,
Vanessa.
sir.
Yeah. and list all my children. One second. So matrices is introduced in module 2. So I'm gonna go in module 2. Boy, this book takes so long to do. I still had to finish module 3. Alright. Alright, so let me do like speed round, right? Speed round. Okay, fast. What's the answer for this one? A, B, C, or D?
2 by 3.
C.
C. Alright, cool. Yeah. A matrix with the, I don't think I'll even know this one, but I think I could figure this out. A matrix with the same number of rows and columns is called a what? Same rows and columns. What do you think that will be? So it's at the same number of rows and the same number of columns. What are something like? What shape that something like?
Square matrix.
A square, right? Think about it. Okay, what's the definition of a square? Somebody tell me, what is a square?
Well, like a shape that all sides are equal.
Exactly, all sides are equal. So if it's at the same number of rows and columns, it will be equal. So
Yeah.
question 8, square matrix. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever know this one. We didn't look at this yet. When we do in matrix multiplication, I will explain it, but the identity matrix is 1 0 0 1. Yeah. Does anybody know what the identity is for multiplication? Does anybody know what the multiplicative identity is for regular multiplication? So, long story short, the identity of something is something where you would get back the same result. So I'm gonna explain, right? What's 5 by 1? What's 5 by 1?
5.
Right, so under normal circumstances, the identity for regular multiplication is 1. 1 by anything would give you itself. So if you multiply a matrix by 1 0 0 1, you're gonna get back the matrix you multiplied it by. So this is acting like 1, as you'll see later on. So understand what's here. I know it's so uncomplicated, right? Lyndon, if you multiply 4 by 1, what do you get? Tell me, Lyndon, I'm not trying to trick you. What's 4 by 1? What's 7 by 1?
7.
What is pi by 1? I'm not trying to trick all you know. What? 4 by 1 is 4.
Pi.
7 by 1 is 7. Pi by 1 is pi. What do you think theta by 1 is?
Theta.
Okay, long story short, anything by 1 would give me what I was multiplying 1 by. In the same way, if I multiply a matrix by 1 0 0 1, I'm gonna get back the matrix I was multiplying by, and that's why it's an identity matrix, right? That's what an identity does. It gives you back the argument. Alright, so Bolly would know that yet, but it's 1 0 0 1. Alright, cool. Speed round. Tell me fast. What's the answer? A, B, C, or D? A, B, C, or D?
B.
It's a B.
B, right? Are you okay with that, B?
Yes, sir.
Why is A wrong? Why is A wrong?
Because the 0 and the 5 wrong.
Yeah, when you add 0 and 5, you can't get 0?
You say I get 5.
I'll get 5, so B is the answer. Cool. Lyndon, 11. What's the answer for 11? Lyndon, help me with. I wonder if Lyndon went to the washroom again, boy.
I don't know.
Lyndon, like you eat some curry chicken, boy. Oh, yeah, Lyndon. What's the answer for 11? If you don't know, that's not a problem. Tell me. I'll try to guide you. Um, Lyndon, do you know or not?
That's how I don't know.
Now you know this. Let me explain. If you see something like, what do I mean? What do I mean? Like addition, multiplication, subtraction, what else?
Multiplication.
Right? So if you see something like, what else? What's that?
2 multiplied by everything inside the bracket.
Yes. And that is called, starts with S. What multiplication? We just do it. Let me play hangman. What multiplication? Guess our letter. Guess our letter. What's that?
Say, Tana.
Alright, guess another letter. Wait there.
C.
What's the end, boy? Oh yeah, SC. I'm pretty sure I spelled that wrong. Scalar, yeah. Long story short, is scalar, right? Scalar multiplication, right? That ring any bells, Jaden? Let me go back to it. Scalar multiplication. Jaden, did we just catch you in 4K not paying attention?
No.
Yeah, but this is scalar multiplication, right? You're gonna multiply each element on the inside by what's on the outside. So tell me, Jaden, what's the answer? Oh no, not Jaden. I was talking to Lyndon. Lyndon was this man I was talking to. Lyndon. I almost let you escape. What's the answer, Lyndon? You tell me multiply. You say B is the answer?
Yes.
So, like you just said, we're gonna multiply the 2 by everything on the inside. So, what would I get?
So the 3 is, I think it'll be
Right? Because what's 2 by 3? What's 2 by 3?
6
What's 2 by minus 1?
minus 2.
What's 2 by 0?
0.
What's 2 by 4?
8.
Right, so we call this. What type of multiplication do we call this? What multiplication? Remind me. It starts with S. Lyndon, lock in. You could ask our classmate for a handicap. Anybody want to help Lyndon?
Scalar multiplication.
Go on, you see the full thing. Oh my. Lyndon, say it for me. What kind of multiplication is it?
Multiplication.
I didn't hear it properly. Wait, is?
Scalar multiplication.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cool. So question 2A. You guys wouldn't know this yet. That's multiplication, right? You wouldn't know that. Alright, you should. I think you all should be able to figure this out because we did something similar to this. So if I tell you xy is equal to 4, 7, what do you think x is equal to? But before we even do anything, right? Before we do anything, what kind of matrix is this? I want you to tell me the order. What kind of matrix is that? How much rows are they seeing? How much rows is it?
2.
How much columns is seeing?
1.
That's a 2 by 1. If you're confused, watch 2 rows or 1 column. That's a 2 by 1. What's this?
That's a 2 by 1 too.
Okay, so both of them have the same order. So you could do what with the elements?
Add them.
Nah, equate them. Equate them. So like, if you all had to guess, what do you think x will be equal to?
4,
Right. What do you think y would be equal to?
7.
That's all. That's all. Right. Okay, so I want you all to do question 19. I'm giving you all. This thing just keep going. 13 minutes now. 1 moment. I'm giving you all 4 minutes to do the entirety of question 19. The entirety of question 19. 4 minutes. Do all of question 19 for me. Alright, go. Do it. Question 19. Vanessa, good evening. Vanessa, how are you?
I'm here. How are you?
I okay for you while? Yeah, come a little late.
Yeah.
Little late. Little late.
Well,
Yeah, little late.
no, I was late, but sorry.
Everything alright?
Yeah.
You know, like, you know I just know when you're not here. I just know, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. I presume you write maths exam. Maths exam was good or bad?
I thought it was okay, but I'll send you my results later.
You get through. You see the results.
Yeah, I get my report today.
Oh, okay. So you do good or bad?
Eh,
You see, I like you could do better.
yeah, definitely. But,
Like,
I switched teachers like midterm,
mm-hmm.
so that's what kind of threw me off this term. So, and it was my first set of paper ones and twos. So,
I see.
yeah.
Talking like
That's it.
60s? Are you talking about like 60s?
Mm-mm.
Like 50s?
But I'll send it later.
Yeah, how many of us here know?
I'll send it later. I'll send it later.
Yeah, Alia, I had to do the whole question, you know. When I say whole question, I mean A, B, C, and D, you know. A, B, C, and D. A, B, C, and D. Right? So, Samir, whole question.
My bad, didn't see yours.
Yeah, boy. Everybody just see A and B, boy. I go ahead and edit this textbook and make sure, like, you know what? Actually, I'll need to pay attention. I'll leave it like this. I'll leave it like this. Because if I do something like this in the exam, I'll go and lose marks. Wait, boy, France mash up Morocco. Wait. Damn. Morocco even score 1 goal. 2-0.
So thanks for ruining my evening, by the way.
What you mean? You should have figured it out regardless, right?
I mean, yeah, but that's when class done. But now I have to go through the rest of my class with my ruined evening. Thank you so much.
Don't worry, class only finish. 30 minutes again, what? But, you wanted Morocco to win?
Yes,
How come?
because I wanted France to go home.
Hey, boy. You wanted France to pack up. Hey,
Correct.
France have such a good team, man. I don't think anybody just could like whimsily defeat France. France have a real good team. Objectively talking. Right, so here, what? Let me do this question first. The time is up. I want you all to start working with the time. right? Because in the exam, they're not gonna give you extra 5 minutes. That's not gonna happen. Okay, who wanna help me with the first question? I thought a lot more of you guys would have volunteered for that as the easiest question.
So it would be 2 by 2.
Yep, 2 by 2. Any of you got that one wrong?
No, sir.
If you get it wrong, that's fine, you know. Like, I want all you to understand, I'm not judging all you know. I just here to help all you. Right? You just had to tell me you're confused. I'll go over it a million times if I need to. If you don't know why is that 2 by 2, I'll go explain it. Right? So, order of matrix A. A has 2 rows. You see, you need 2 rows, right? 2 rows. And you see, you need 2 columns. And this is an example of a what type of matrix? What kind of matrix we call that? Tell me, a what? A square matrix. A square matrix. It's a square matrix. Good. Alright, so A is a 2 by 2. Right? B. We gotta find A plus B. Right? Matrix A. That is 2, 1, 3, 4. And matrix B. That is 1, 0, 2, 5. Okay, cool. Added for man 7, what are I getting? 2 plus 1 is?
3.
What next?
1.
Plus 0.
Mm-hmm.
5.
And
9.
9.
Anybody get a wrong?
No, sir.
Again, if you get it wrong, that's okay, you know. Just don't stay quiet. I'll say that a million times. Watch. If you're confused, again, anytime you have a matrix and it's the same order, like, okay, if you're confused, watch. This is a 2 by 2 matrix. You know, this is also a 2 by 2 matrix. It's the same order. So we could add the corresponding elements because I have an add sign in the middle. So 2 plus 1 is 3. Right? Then we say 1 plus 0 is 1. Then 3 plus 2 is 5. And then 4 plus 5 is 9. Good. I gotta move on now. C. We have to find 3A. So what does that mean? Somebody tell me. What does 3A mean? What are we going to do with matrix A?
So you multiply all the elements by 3.
Correct. We're going to multiply all the elements by 3. So that's going to be 3 by A. And matrix A is 2, 1, 3, 4. That's what it is. Alright. Lyndon, tell me if you're confused. So you see in 3A, so 3 by E, right? And Lyndon, I forget to know, what do you call that? What do you call that?
Yeah, you want to access now. You have to do it.
You can do it.
Kind of.
Nah.
Scalar multiplication or something.
Scalar multiplication. Right. So looking for adequate sticker. Not gonna find one. Wait there. That is it. That is it. That is it. Scalar multiplication. I find Ian Allen should come to one of my class and, you know, yeah. But anyways, scalar multiplication. Tell me what the answer will be, Lyndon. What's the answer?
It will be 6.
Right.
3. 9. and 12.
W's in the chat for Lyndon. W's in the chat. Alright. No W's in the chat, boy. Wait. Lyndon the dread, yes? Wait, boy. Alright, let me do D now. I see. Wait. Okay. Big up Neela. Right? At least I get 2 W's. Alright, D now. Who wanna help me with D? Question D. Anybody wanna help me with D? I find some you should help me with question D, you know.
Okay, sir.
Right, so I'm gonna put down A minus 2B. What is matrix A?
2, 1, 3, 4.
2, 1, 3, 4. And I'm gonna put minus 2. What's matrix B?
1, 0, 2, 5.
Did I do anything here that is confusing you all? Come on.
No, sir.
So like, I literally put what the question gave me. So the question said it was A minus 2B. What was A? A was 2, 1, 3, 4. So instead of writing A, I write 2, 1, 3, 4. Then minus 2. And instead of writing B, I write 1, 0, 2, 5. Good. So tell me, Samir, how should I proceed from here?
So you go to find the 2B now.
Right?
So everything in the B bracket multiplied by 2.
So what I'll work out to be?
2, 0, 4, 10.
Nice. Then we do minus.
You get 4, 1, minus 1, and minus 6.
Nah.
Oh, yeah. My bad.
Take your time.
0,
So it's
0 be the first one.
right. Say the full thing. Say the full thing for everybody. So 2 minus.
So 2 minus 2. The next one be 1 minus 0. Then 3 minus 4 and 4 minus 10.
Okay, is there anybody here that is just really lost? Like real lost, very confused. They're real depressed. Like things are working out. Come on. Kaylee, I know you joined class a bit late. Kaylee and Vanessa, I know you joined class a bit late. Talk to me. Are you alright?
Yes, sir. Something working.
Yes, sir.
Alright. Nia, I know you're real quiet and thing, but talk to me. Let me know what's going on. What going on?
To me?
Yeah. Talk to me.
Oh, yes, I'm good.
Alright. Jaden. Nikel, how are you going? Like, I do anything here that just break all your brain? Like,
No,
Good,
sir.
good. I get.
alright, cool. So yes, Samir, where's 2 minus 2?
0,
1 minus 0.
1,
3 minus 4.
negative 1,
4 minus 10.
minus 6.
Nice. Is there anybody here that doesn't understand matrices up to this point? Okay, if all you understand, give me some gas. Give me some hype. Let me know. Moving real dead, boy. I don't know how to take this sign, boys. Like, I don't know. Are you alright? Are you getting food and thing at home? That's something
Yes,
else.
sir. We understand. We understand, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, well, let me give you all a quote unquote harder question. I'm not gonna say anything, I'm gonna move in silence. Try this question. So just so that everybody on the same page, right? Anytime you have, okay, so this question might be a bit difficult for some. So let me just recap a little bit, right? And let me give you a question leading up to this, like a question leading up to that. So equal matrices. So if you have equal matrices, then what's the first law for this to be the case? All it think. Use all the brain. Equal matrices. The matrices must have the what? The equal. They must
Same
have
order.
right.
The same rows and columns.
Must have the same order. Cool. If they have the same order, what can we do to the elements?
Add them.
Them.
No, I wouldn't say add them.
Add or subtract them.
So you equate.
Equate, yes, that is the word. Watch. Look at this example, right? We see that both of this is an example of equal matrices. They have the same order and equal, right? So I would say x is equal to
4.
Oh,
right, so I equated the elements. X is equal to 4. And I would say y is equal to
7.
good. So once you have equal matrices, you could equate the elements. Right, Lyndon? I'm looking at Lyndon funny now, you know. Lyndon, you there? So Lyndon, anytime you have equal matrices, what you can do with the elements? Tell me, Lyndon, anytime you have equal matrices, what you can do with the elements? What you can do? Come on, Lyndon, you've got this. You could do it. Alright, so Lyndon, do you know what equal matrices mean? If not, that's fine. Just tell me. Yeah or no? Lyndon?
Sir.
Do you know what equal matrices mean?
So it's the same?
Is the same? Is the same. So if they are the same, I could do what with the elements? Okay, so Lyndon, what do you think x could be equal to? If you had to say, since the matrices are equal, x would be equal to what?
4.
Right. So the way to say that is I could equate the elements. Because you see, I put in an equal sign. I'm equating x to 4. So Lyndon, anytime you have equal matrices, you could equate the corresponding elements. Say it with me. Equate the corresponding elements. Right. You know why? Because you're putting a big equal sign between them. Watch. X is equal to 4. You're equating them. Equal. Right. So anytime you have equal matrices, what you could do? What you could do, Lyndon? You could...
Yeah, they equate the elements.
Equate the what elements? Equate the what? Like, okay. Could I say y is equal to 4? No. So the elements must be what? That's what C. They must be what? C.
Corresponding.
Yes, what is it?
Corresponding. No.
Yes, yes, that is it. Corresponding. Equate the corresponding elements. Right. So let me give you an example. If I had Z F Okay, let me see if I really understand it. So Lyndon, what would Z be?
Is equals to 9.
Okay, what was F equal to? Somebody else. Natalia,
2.
right? What's K equal to? What's K equal to?
4.
4.
Right? Hannah, what's, well, 3 is equal to 3, right? See now, Hannah, like, I mean, can't really do much. Like, 3 is equal to 3, right? See that or not?
Yes, sir.
Alright. That being said, I believe you all could figure this question out. I've given you all adequate information. 4 minutes is too much time. That's too much time. I have high hopes for you all. I will give you all 2 minutes. Sienna, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Don't worry, you go finish that exam in time. Don't worry. Finish that exam in time. Lock in, guys. Question 22. Now where to find for x and y? Yeah, that's correct, Samir. Samir, I had to get some harder questions for you. Real hard. But like these questions really easy though, and Samir?
It's just substituting.
Yeah, well, the proper way to answer the question would have been to rearrange and make the variables
Yeah.
the formula. But when you look at it, you could see the answers immediately.
Yeah.
Serena, that's correct. Alright, so Jadon, that's incomplete. So Jadon, the way to find for x and y, you didn't find for x and y, but you made equations. You need to now solve the equations. Chiron, that's correct. Oh, Chiron, big up the Casio in the background there. Big up the Casio. Class was one time. Neela, that's correct, yeah, but you gotta show me that you're solving the equation. You can't just state the answer. You gotta show working. Right? Good job, Sienna. Sahara. Yeah, good job, Sahara. Wait, there's Sahara? Nah, Sahara. I see in problems. Yeah. Alright, so Sahara and Jadon. Sahara and Jadon, are you hearing me?
Again. It's 3x equals 3 and y equals 3.
Say that again?
X equals 3 and y equals 3.
Yeah, that's it. Jadon, you say that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. But still, let me run through it, right? So, Sahara, can you see that these are equal matrices? Yes or no? Sahara?
Yes, sir.
All right. Right? Wait there. Yeah. So, Sahara, what is the order of this matrix? Say that again.
2 by 2
Right? And what is the order of this matrix?
by 2.
Cool. So, if that's the case, what could we do to the corresponding elements? What's the word I'm looking for? What can we do to the corresponding elements?
With them.
Equate them, yes. So I would say 2x is equal to, what is,
X.
right? 2x would be equal to 6, right? Okay. And we had to find for y now, so we had to make another equation for y with y in it. So we could say y plus 1 is equal to what?
7.
No, I wouldn't say y plus
7.
1 is, I wouldn't say y plus 1 is equal to 7.
Or 4.
7 is equal
Sorry.
to 7, right? Y plus 1 is equal to 4. Alright, cool. So here what, right, Sahara? 2 by what will give us 6? 2 by what will give us 6? Say that again?
3.
Right, so 3 is the answer, but we had to show the work in. So if I have 2 times x and I want to find for 1x, I have to divide both sides by? I want to get rid of this 2. Nah, I will not do that. No, no. So Sahara, I have 2 x's, but I want to find for 1. So what would cancel off for 2 to give me 1? Alright, so I'm multiplying x by 2. I'm multiplying x by 2. What is the opposite of multiplying x by 2? Right, dividing by 2. Okay, let me make sure you understand, right? So Sahara, we are trying to find for 1x. Right now, x is being multiplied by... You see now x is being multiplied by 2? Right, so we need to undo that to find for 1x. So I divide both sides by 2, and the 2 and the 2 will cancel off, and that will leave me with what on this side? What I'll leave me with?
X.
Right, and 6 over 2 is? What's 2 into 6? I really struggling to hear. 3, yeah, 3. What plus 1 would give me 4? Just from looking at it, what plus 1 would give me 4? 3. Now to actually work this, you see now we add in 1 to y. So to find for y, you'd have to take away 1 on both sides, or just move across the 1. So this would become y is equal to 4 minus 1, and so y would be equal to what? 3, right? Ariel struggling to hear. Alright, so let me see if I have any harder questions I would have made up for you all. I need to add in more tricky questions here. I really need to. It's too easy. Alright, so let me know if y'all are okay so far.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Alright, cool. So we should be alright with the order of our matrix. Matrix operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, scalar multiplication, that is. We should be okay with working combined questions like a minus 2b and whatnot. Let me make a question for you all quickly. One second. Right, so minus 1. Right. Then that'll be 8. I think it's 6. Right, so this should be a nice question. I don't think it's too hard. I think it's within reach. I think y'all are capable enough to figure this question out. Right? Yeah, I'm gonna give all you take 3 minutes. 3 minutes and try something. I go. Alright, so Samir, you think you'll get through this question?
I finished solve for X. I'm gonna try Y now.
Alright, no problem. How about the rest of you guys? Sienna, talk to me.
Yes, sir. I'm working on this right now. I think I could.
Alright, cool. Though he's not here anything, eh? I'm looking at it. What's up? With my glasses on though, because I can't see all without my glasses, of course, but yeah. Jadon? Things rough? Or let me know what's going on?
I'm solving it now.
Right. Is there anybody here that feel completely cooked and like you have no idea what to do, like things real rough? Natalia, you alright? Or things real rough? Can I hear Natalia? Nickel?
Sir, I'm doing it right now.
Wait, both of us speak at the same time just now. Natalia, what you were saying?
I said I'm good so far. I think.
You feel like you're going good so far?
Yeah.
Alright. Nickel, you were saying something?
I started doing it right now.
Alright, good. Lyndon, how things on your end?
Not trying, not trying.
Trying, alright. Neela, Sienna.
Again, closer.
Alright. I want at least one person to get this question right. I will know. I'll feel like I'll actually understand it. Right, and in the next class we'll move on to matrix multiplication. Alright, move on to matrix multiplication and some harder things. Matrix multiplication, determinant, adjoint, inverse, identity. I feel like I make a slight mistake with the question. So yeah, this is supposed to be 3 over here. Alright, so Sienna, you get it correct. Serena, yeah, you get it correct. Yeah, you get it correct, Samir. Yeah, Hannah, nah. Hannah, if you want, we could do the question together on the board.
Okay, so.
Alright. Alright, so Hannah, let me run through the question, right? So in maths, anytime you see unknowns, you have to come up with an equation to solve for it. So in the question, they're telling us that z minus 2l is equal to this. You with me so far?
Yes, sir.
So here what? We are going to find what z minus 2l is. So first of all, what's z? What's matrix z?
-1, 2, 4, 0, 7, 8.
Right? And we're going to say minus 2 times matrix L. What's matrix L?
2, 9, x, 5, y, 1.
Good. And we know that the entire thing is supposed to be equal to what? According to the information the question gave us, that entire thing is supposed to be equal to what? Well, we know that's
3,
supposed to be.
negative 16, 20, negative 10, 28, and 6.
Good, that's where it's supposed to be. Right. Let's begin working on this. So we're gonna have minus 1. Well, you know what? Before we do anything, we should probably multiply everything here by 2. That's what we should do. Alright, so I'm gonna write this back. Minus, and let me multiply everything by 2 on the inside. What's 2 by minus 2?
Negative 4.
Right, tell me the next one.
18.
Keep going.
Negative 2x.
Nah, so we leave the negative sign on the outside, so we're just multiplying everything by 2.
2x.
So look at it again, right? So I just want to make sure I fully understand this. We left the negative sign on the outside. So we're just going to multiply every single thing by the 2 alone, because we left the negative sign on the outside. So we're going to say 2x, yeah.
10.
Right, 10.
2y, and then 2.
And when you work that out, that's supposed to be equal to what?
3, negative 16, 20, negative 10, 28, and 6.
Right. So let me start working here. So over here you're seeing minus 1 minus minus 4. Right?
Yes,
So we have minus 1 minus minus 4. Alright, cool. Then we have 2 minus 18. Keep going.
4 minus 2x. 0 minus 10.
Alright.
7 minus 2y, and 8 minus 2.
So now we need to work that out. And that, again, that's supposed to be equal to this, because that's what the question said. Initially when I was doing the question in my head, I made a mistake in a power 1. No, that's supposed to be at 3, right? So yeah, just make that small change. Right, so let me continue. So yeah, what's minus 1 minus minus 4?
3.
That's 3. What's 2 minus 18?
Negative 16.
4 minus 2x?
20.
Right, that is 20, but we're gonna leave it as 4 minus 2x. What is 0 minus 10?
Negative 10.
What's 7 minus 2y?
20. 7 minus 2y.
Right, what's 8 minus 2?
6.
So what do you call these types of matrices? These are what type of matrices?
A square matrix.
Nah, this is not a square matrix. A square matrix is a matrix where the number of rows and columns is the same. Over here 3 and over here 2. That's not a square. What's the order of this matrix?
3 by 2.
Right, is that 3 by 2? What's the order of this matrix?
3 by 2.
Right, and they are what to each other?
Equal.
So what do you call these types of matrices?
Equal matrices.
Right, equal matrices. And with equal matrices, what could do with the corresponding elements?
Equate them.
Right. Let me just do a quick sanity check. What? 3 and 3. Right? Minus 16 minus 16. Cool. So we think 4 minus 2x is supposed to be equal to?
20.
That's supposed to be equal to 20, yeah? So 4 minus 2x is equal to 20. And minus 10 is supposed to be equal to minus 10, yes. 7 minus 2y is supposed to be equal to what?
28.
And you see 6 is equal to 6, so do you understand that this is just a, like, this takes into consideration everything we learned so far. You're seeing that, like you're seeing matrix operations, like addition, subtraction, and you're seeing the equal matrices, right?
Yes, sir.
Everything we do so far. So tell me, how am I going to find for x here? How am I going to do that? How am I doing that?
Wait, divide?
Nah, you typically do divide first. So here what? Before we could do anything, we need to isolate the x term. Right? So the x term is the minus 2x. That's the x term, right? We need to isolate that. Can you see that the x term is minus 2x?
Yes, sir.
Right. That's the x term. We want to isolate it. So what if we want to isolate that? What shouldn't wait, what is it not supposed to have on that side if we want to isolate it?
You're not supposed to have x?
No, it's supposed to have x. It's supposed to have x. Here what we want to do, right? We want to isolate the x term. So the only thing we want on this side is the x term, because we're trying to find for x. So minus 2x is the x term. So we want that alone on this side. So what shouldn't be there? What shouldn't be on that side? The 4. So we're going to take the 4 and you're going to move across the 4. If you move across the 4, what is left on the left hand side? What remains on the left hand side?
Negative 2x.
Negative 2x, right? And if I send across the 4, it now becomes what?
Positive.
Nah, it was positive here.
Or negative.
Let me explain why it turned negative, right? Here what? Hannah, like I just said, you're trying to find for x, so you want to isolate the x term. The x term is minus 2x, right? You want to get rid of the 4. If you're seeing positive 4 here, what would you have to do to positive 4 to get rid of it? What you gotta do with positive 4 to get rid of it? What you gonna do? You gotta add 4, you gotta take away 4, what you gonna do?
Take away 4.
Exactly, you go take away the 4. So 4 minus 4 is 0, you get rid of it here. But you see over here now you have 20 minus 4. So that is why when you move across a term, the sign for it changes. When I move across the 4, you go turn to negative 4. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Right, so we end up with minus 2x is equal to what?
20 take away 4.
What's 20 minus 4?
16.
Aha. So again, our objective is to get x by itself. Like right now we have negative 2 multiplied by x. So we need to get rid of the negative 2. So what's the opposite of multiplying x by negative 2?
Divided.
Dividing it by?
Negative 2.
Good. So the negative 2's would cancel off to leave you with just x, which is what we want. What is positive 16 divided by negative 2?
Negative 8.
Wait, that means a lot of you guys get the question wrong. Yeah, that means a good bit of you guys get the question wrong. Let me see. Oh, no, all good. Nice. Yeah, so 16 divided by minus 2, that's minus 8. And here what? Hannah, if you was able to figure out this, then it's the same procedure to figure out this. What are we trying to find for over here, Hannah?
Trying to find for y.
Exactly, so we need to isolate the y term. So what we should do is the first
You carry the 7 out over, so it'll be 28 take away 7.
right, so it'll be minus 2y is equal to 28 minus 7. What next? What next? Come on, Hannah, you can do it. You can do it. So Hannah, is there anything that we could work out? Simplify? Wait, you guys hearing me or not?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Hannah, you hearing me?
I think she having mic trouble. Because she
Probably.
asked in the chat if you hear she.
Nah, I'm not hearing she. Anybody want to continue where Hannah left off? Ria, help me. So yeah, Ria, what's 28 minus 7?
21.
What to do next?
Divide on both sides by -2.
Yeah. And y would be equal to what?
21 over -2.
Right? And that would be negative 10.5. Now, Ria, is there a way to check to see if my answer is correct?
Yeah.
How? You're not gonna ask you how.
Yeah, I know. We plug it back into the equation.
Yes! Yes! You have no idea how proud I am of you. Right? So you're gonna plug it in, and when you plug it in, you're supposed to, if I plug in back the x, what I'm supposed to get? When I plug in back x, what I'm supposed to get?
20.
Yes! High five! My five.
Hey, high five.
And when I plug in minus 10.5, what I'm supposed to get?
28.
Let me see. Hey boy, technical difficulties there with Hannah. Hey boy, Hannah was going real good, you know. Alright, so let me check to see if it's correct, right, Ria? So 4 minus 2, what find x's? What get x's? X is what?
-8.
When I press equal, what am I supposed to get?
20.
Bam.
Right.
Badness. And I can put y into the equation now. So 7 minus 2 by minus 10.5. What am I supposed to get, Talia? What am I supposed to get?
28.
Bam! Trust in the maths. 28. Right? So anytime you solve an equation, you're trying to find the value for the unknown that would satisfy the equation, you know? Answer the question. So we're looking for the value for x, that will give us 20, right? We're looking for the value of y, that will give us 28, and it worked out. So we're good. So these are the answers for x and y. Is there anybody that don't understand this question at all? If you don't, that's fine, you know. I'm here to help you. Just tell me.
Listen.
Nikolai, you go from here, boy. Nikolai. Nikolai in the background, you know.
Yes, sir.
Waiter. You want a second? Where are they, boy? One second. Where the ruler there, boy? I find the ruler, you know. Yeah. Nila, can bring your ruler for Nikolai.
Yes, sir. Give him some one time.
Alright. So that is it for today. Alright, Lyndon, this question fry your brain or you was able to follow along? Be real, 100% honest. 100% honest.
Because I learned hard, but I cannot figure it out.
Well, Lyndon, for your sake and my peace of mind, I want to run it through with you one more time before we end class. This is the last thing for class. So Lyndon, we have matrix Z and we have L, right? And the question saying Z minus 2L is equal to that. They're telling you what the answer is, right? They're telling you it's supposed to be 3 minus 16, 20 minus 10, 28, 6. And what do we to find for? What do we to find for?
X and Y.
The way to find for X and Y. Cool. So here we're going to do. The question is Z minus 2L. What is Z? What's Z?
Z is minus 1. Yeah.
So I put on the Z. And then it says minus 2L. So I put minus, I put the 2. And we're replacing L with. Instead of writing L, what am I going to write?
The equation, the minus 29, like the equation itself.
I wouldn't say equation, I'll write the matrix, right? So I'll put this down here, right? So I replace Z with the matrix, I replace L with the matrix. So you with me so far?
Yeah.
Good. And according to what the question give me, Z minus 2L, it's supposed to be equal to what? What's supposed to be equal to?
3 minus 16, 20 minus 10, 28, and 6.
Right, so you know what I do? I put it equal to the same thing the question tell me it was equal to. Up to this part, I confusing you with me?
No, with it.
Right, so now we just work it out. I multiply everything by 2. Tell me, Lyndon, why didn't I multiply everything by minus 2?
Because minus 1 minus a positive.
Not quite. So why then? Okay. If you notice, I'll leave the negative sign on the outside and I multiply everything by what?
2.
Positive 2, right?
Yeah.
Right. So if you leave the negative sign on the outside, then you're just multiplying by 2, right? So yeah. I say 2 by negative 2, that give me what?
Minus 4.
I say 2 by 9, that give me
18.
Alright, so on and so forth. I say 2 by x, I give me 2x, so forth. Then I'll work it out, right? Lyndon, that's still supposed to be equal to this, right? It's still supposed to be equal to that. So I write it back again, right? I write it back again. You with more, you lost.
Oh, it is.
Right? Okay, now we're going to work this out. So I'm saying minus 1 minus minus 4. What argument? Where's minus 1 minus minus 4? When you work out, by 3, right?
Yes.
So we get 3. Then I have 2 minus 18. What am I supposed to be?
Minus 16.
Right? Then we have 4 minus 2x. Alright, 4 minus 2x. Then we have 0 minus 10. What that would be?
Minus 10.
Then we have 7 what?
7 minus 2.
Then I have what? What after that?
8 minus 2.
Right, can you see it? You can see with your own eyes what? 3 and 3 they line up there. Minus 16 and minus 16 they line up there. Right? 4 minus 2x and 4 and well, this one you actually had to solve for, but regardless. Minus 10 and minus 10. You seen how it lining up?
Yeah.
Right, so the only thing you don't know is x and y. So you need to form an equation. So remind me, what kind of matrices is called this? These are what matrices? I might be giving you a little hint here, you know, a little hint. These matrices are what?
What?
These matrices are... Say that again?
Why you only point to the equal sign?
Because these are what type of matrices? Yes, equal matrices. That is it. Equal matrices. That's why I keep highlighting the equal sign. And if you have equal matrices, what you could do about, remind me, you will do what to the corresponding elements? What you do? You will do what to the corresponding elements? Starts with E. E. when we was going through this, I make sure and tell it to say it with me.
No, yes,
You're going to E. It is kinda sound like equator, you know. It is kinda sound like equator. None? Nah. Let me go back up to the note. I don't want you to forget this. So read this for me, Lyndon.
must have the same order equator the corresponding elements of.
Not equator, equate. Equate. You know what equate means?
Make it like equal.
Right, put it equal to each other. So, time for me to find for x and y, what did I do? When it's time for me to find for x and y, what did I do?
The corresponding elements.
Right, so I said 4 minus 2x is equal to what?
20.
And I say 7 minus 2y is equal to what?
28.
Good, and I solve for x and y. I get minus 8 and I get minus 10.5. And here what? If you have trust issues, what you can do to check if you're correct? What can you... Say that again?
Calculator.
Well, you're gonna plug y back into what? We're gonna plug y into?
The answer up there for it.
What do you call this? Have an equal sign in the middle. What do you call that?
Equation.
Equation. And when you put y into this, what it's supposed to be equal to?
10 minus 10.5.
No, it's supposed to give you 28. Lyndon, I want to make sure you understand this, you know, like, Lyndon, what, okay, you have 7 minus 2y here, right, and it's equal to what? What is it equal to?
28.
Right, so you trying to find what y would be to give you what?
28.
Exactly, so when I put in minus 10.5 here, what's supposed to get?
28.
Do I get 28?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me, how could I check if how could I check if that's the answer correct? How am I gonna do that?
Yeah, they'll plug it back in and make sure the 8 minus 8 is equal to 20.
Right, tell me what to plug it into. I want you to tell me exactly what to put into the calculator.
4 minus 2 open bracket minus 8 close brackets.
Right. What we get?
20.
Good. Right? Nice. I feel like I'm okay with that, right? Right? Cool. So I will see you all in the next class. Big up all yourself. Much love. Have a good evening. Take care, guys. Later.
Bye, sir. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Thanks.
It's